As I rise from chopping the head of a bull kelp, I see more over my shoulder. I signal with my machete, pointing starboard so Duncan can see the raft of kelp just 100 feet from us, drifting straight for the net. They look remarkably human, with their bulbous heads that float them above the water, the hair sprouting from the top, broadening to flat, slick fronds. They are an improbable enemy, yet enemy they are. Once uprooted by high tides or stormy weather, they gang up and drift en masse into our nets, floating them as effectively as buoys. As long as our nets are skimming the top of the water, we won't catch any salmon. And catching salmon is the point of our existence right now. With a twist of his wrist, Duncan blurts the outboard, and I assume the position again. Belly over the wooden skiff railing, my upper body hanging out over the water, my right arm and knife poised overhead. As we approach the tangled brown mass, a mass so dense and buoyant it would likely float me, I begin chopping, my arm hacking the brown tubes into slices, each strike making a satisfying thwack, followed by a series of watery globs as the once watertight plants are swallowed by the ocean. Duncan circles me around and around the brown island, my arm and knife as a single entity, mechanical now, rhythmically decapitating the heads of kelp again, until a final pass, minutes later, sees the last of the tangle sinking from sight. I stand up and wearily adjust my back. I think that's about got it. Duncan scans the gray waters for more. Yeah, for now, but the nets will be floating again by this afternoon, I proclaim pessimistically. There's nothing we can do about it. We are in the highest tides of the month for the Shelikof Strait, 21-footers, which means all the kelp washed up on the beaches will be waterborne once more. All it will take is the shift of the tide, and the same work begins again. Okay, let's get back to the net. The moment of rest is over. Duncan smartly wheels the skiff around. Within 2 minutes, we are back to business. By the time we finish with this net and move on to the next, the outside, we call it, because it sits straight into the Shelikof Strait and is unprotected, the wind has picked up. A northeast, blowing now maybe 20. The forecast is for northeast 35. It has happened in minutes, which means the 35 could stew over us in minutes as well. I never knew weather anywhere could change as fast as it does here. Please let us finish and go in before it blows harder, I offer silently as a wish prayer. The wind hits my face under the brim of my hat. Spray lashes us now from both sides. Get ready to grab the net, Duncan yells to me above the wind. He's running hard up to the net against the wind. He'll slow and aim the bow at the net, and just before it hits, he'll go into neutral, then reverse to swing the stern around so we are parallel to the net. My job is to lean over the side, grab the net in the water as soon as I can, and then hold on no matter what happens. In calm weather, and if the tide is not running too strong, this is not a difficult maneuver. But now, I pull my cap tighter and lower over my head, lean out poised for the net as we approach. The water white around us, and just a roar and howling in my ears. I am in knots, knowing I have to get the net. I can't miss. All of me is focused on that cork there. We speed toward it. My hand is out. I'm leaning almost over the side. Now. My arm pounces, makes a swipe, missed. Again, lean a little further, arm into the water now past my elbow. Can't get it. The net is too tight, like a steel bar. It won't pull to me at all. I straighten, look apologetically at Duncan, who doesn't change his expression, a frown of utter concentration. He wheels the skiff around in the wind, readies for another approach, and I know I've broken a rule, the rule that you get it the first time, not the second or third, especially when it's blowing.